Hi everyone, I'm Tamaki Sakurai. Today I'd like to talk about Jack Reacher, a 2012 American action thriller film directed and written by Christopher McCauley and based on Richard Twain 2005 novel One Shot, the ninth installment in Jack Reacher book series, bestseller in the US, starring Tom Cruise, Rosamund Pike, David Oyelowo, and Richard Jenkins. Box office is $218.3 million. Big hit. Let's see the story. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a man drives a van into a parking garage along the Allegheny River, and using a rifle he shoots and kills five people walking along a trail across the river from long range and drives off. The Pittsburgh police, headed by Detective Carrie Mason, find the shell casing and the quarter used to pay for parking. A fingerprint on the coin belongs to James Bond, a former US Army sniper. Yes, he was a sniper. And they also find gun and rifle used to murder in Buzz house. So James Bond is arrested. And during an interrogation by Mason and District Attorney Alex Radden, Bond is offered the choice between life in prison or death sentence. Death sentence. But to avoid it, he chose life in prison in exchange for full confession, signing the paper. And Mason tells Burr, handing the paper, sign it and confess, otherwise you will be executed. Then, instead of signing, Burr writes, "Get Jack Reacher." Jack Reacher. The same name as the movie title, Jack Reacher. Yes, he is a drifter and ex-US Army military police officer. Why does he call Jack? Actually, long time ago in Iraq, Jack once investigated Burr for his murder. Yes, James Burr killed people in Iraq. So this time, Jack immediately headed for Pittsburgh after seeing the news about Burr and arrives there soon. Um, not because he's invited. He voluntarily comes to see Burr. But James Burr was attacked by other prisoners. They hit him terribly, so he's now in coma. His brain gets damaged. So Jack cannot question him alone. And Jack asks Mason to show him the evidence of the case, but is refused. And then Jack meets Helen Rodden, Burr's defense attorney. She tells Jack, "You can see the evidence if you will be my investigator." Then Jack says, "I came here to bury him." James Burr had gone on a killing spree during his tour of duty in Iraq. He killed 4 military contractors, but wasn't prosecuted because those victims killed by Burr were under investigation for numerous rapes, and the U.S. Army wanted them always forgotten. So I'm sure he's guilty. He did it because of his mental illness, killing spree. But still, he starts to investigate. First, he goes to the murder place and find inconsistencies about the location. You know, murderer shot from the uh, parking garage from very long range. He was a sniper, so Jack thinks trained shooter would have shot from the nearby bridge, much closer to the people, and he should have done it from his van, covered van, so that there's no evidence left. However, he shot from the parking garage, and security camera there catched his van. That's first evidence, and he dropped a coin with his fingerprint to pay for parking. Why bother? That's pretty strange. And then Jack is involved in bird fights. Apparently, fake fights. So he notices someone is trying to force him to stop his investigation. But who did it? And then he is convinced a real victim was only one, the owner of a local construction company. Only she was intended victim, while others served as kebab. Wow. And you know what? Real murderers are a gang masquerading as a legal construction company. A big plot is behind the scene. And moreover, they know that Jack grabs the truth. They must do something about it. Then they kidnap Helen Laden, Bar's attorney. She's also investigating, collaborating with Jack, and grabbing something important. So they order Jack on the phone, come here right now, otherwise we'll destroy her. But they are a gang with lots of gangsters, and Jack has to fight alone against the gang. What does he do? Can you guess? But he does. You'll see. You know, this is an action movie and also a mystery. Very interesting mystery. No wonder Jack Reacher book series became a bestseller. And director Christopher McQuarrie and Tom Cruise are best team. Don't you think? They have worked on lots of movies and all they were successful, including this one and the Mission Impossible series. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Mission Impossible 7, A Dead Reckoning, Part 1 in this summer and Part 2 next year. That's all for today. Thank you for listening and see you next time.